What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be discussing your niche and your niche selection. That is literally square one of creating a e-commerce business or a print-on-demand store is selecting your niche. Once you have your niche and your avatar, which is the person you're trying to sell to, female, male, age groups, what are they into, their interests, that's your avatar. You need to know things about what do they wear, where do they drive, where do they hang out, what kind of music do they listen to, etc. Okay, so if you're selling catheters to old people, you don't want to be coming across with the avatar of like a 16-year-old boy who wants to go to a Travis Scott concert, right? Those are different avatars, those are different markets. So super important to focus on your niche before you start developing products and not having any success online. So point of discussion today is your niche, and then we'll move into product development around that niche, and hopefully you get some inspiration so you can move forward and start your print on demand or your e-commerce journey if you're doing it on your own as far as production manufacturing goes. Okay, so let's talk about niche selection here. I always say it's super important to create a store around a niche that you yourself are passionate about, okay? This way, it's not going to be hard to create content around it. Let's say you have a hiking niche and you go hiking every single weekend. Great. You can capture content during doing what you already love to do. Now, if I don't own a dog and I'm going into the dog niche, I have to go borrow dogs, set up photo shoots, and create this whole lifestyle persona, brand voice, brand identity around something that doesn't really easily fit into my lifestyle. All right, so maybe I want to sell stuff for boats. Guess what? I don't have a boat. So it's going to be very hard for me to get access to a boat, find friends that have time, they don't want to party, want to do a photo shoot, etc., etc. So the point of today's video is for you, the viewer of this video, to look inside yourself and figure out what it is that you are passionate about. Are you passionate about animals? Are you passionate about pirates? Are you passionate about working out? Are you passionate about hiking? Are you passionate about skydiving? The list goes on and on and on. All right. So by the end of this video, we're going to dive into 3 different brands that have very unique niches and avatars for their clientele. And we're going to analyze how they speak to their audience, what their brand voice is, what their brand identity is, and we're going to help you figure out what your niche is. So without further ado, let's dive on into the browser and talk about Viva La Vegan. Now, this is vegan t-shirts. Vegan t-shirts. Who would have thought that would be a profitable niche? But guess what? This store is absolutely crushing it online. And let's dive into their messaging here. So rebel with a cause instead of rebel without a cause, right? We've seen in other videos where we kind of take famous phrases and expressions and then recreate them to appeal to our target avatar, our audience within our niche, okay? So made to save animals, eco-ethical vegan clothing and accessories. Boom, that's a statement. Let's check out some of the best sellers here. Break the cycle of animal abuse, humane being instead of just human being. There comes a time when silence is betrayal. That is a Martin Luther King quote that they have refrained for animal abuse here. Vegan Jedi, vegan tribe. Again, when we talk about building a business, we say we need to build our tribe around our niche. Your tribe is your fan base, your customer base, and we want to let them know that we are one of them. Again, if you're a member of a niche and you are your own avatar you're selling to, it's going to be very easy to create content within this lifestyle around veganism. So if I'm going to the store, picking up some nice vegetables, maybe I'm eating that mystery meat stuff, no offense, but not for me. Beyond Meats is what I'm talking about. It's way easier to speak to your tribe, to build your tribe if you are a member of your tribe. Again, if my mom comes in the bedroom and says, hey, that's a cool shirt, it looks really dope. Like, she's not one of us, right? She's like, Mom, why are you saying dope? You're not part of that culture, okay? So back into the browser, vegan tribe, vegan Jedi, humane being, buddies, no buddies. Oh, okay, so like no pig butts here, right? Be buddies, not buddies, okay? I guess if that's your thing. T-shirts and vests, new arrivals, vegan rebel. Roses are red, violets are blue. You can't eat animals and love them too. Again, they're taking a poem here that we're all familiar with. Roses are red, violets are blue, and they're adding on their niche and their language to it to fit within their avatar. This is exactly what you want to do. You want to take things that are already kind of popular with the style and trends, what we're seeing on everyday clothing, and we want to incorporate our spin, our niche spin onto it so that it's fashionable, one, but it also has something that's close to their heart that they actually care about and they're passionate about. All right. In this case, this is veganism. So Beneath the Woods. What else we got here? Pigoneer. May all beings on earth be free. There you go. Vegan Rebel. End animal experience now and free MBR beagles. Apparently beagles are being used to test something. Don't agree with that. And animal experiments now. So there's some activism behind this, right? Like there's compassion for animals. They're designing clothes that, you know, if I see someone wearing this shirt out in public, I know who that person is on a deeper level just by seeing what they're wearing. And these statement t-shirts really sell well. Just Eats, Go Vegan, You Must, a little reference to Star Wars here. Hail Kale, Praise Seton. I don't know what Seton is, but I'm guessing if you're a vegan, you're going to know what this means. Again, Humane Being. We are family, not food. All right, so you get the point. If you're a vegan, you don't eat meat, you can create a vegan clothing brand or a vegan niche store. Next one I want to look at is See the Way I See. Now, this is a pretty famous YouTuber in the crafting space as well as the Etsy space, right? This whole thing is See the Way I See. It's very cool. You can see the design of this website is kind of catered. You can tell who this is catered towards. It's kind of like a psychedelic feel. All the shirts that you're seeing here and all the designs you're seeing are really catered towards like people who struggle with maybe depression, maybe anxiety going on in their lives. And if you look at the stats on pharmaceutical drugs for anxiety, you know that this is a very big niche to be in. Okay, everyone's on, you know, Xanax or other anti-anxiety medicines, and that's who they're selling to, probably because the owner of this business understands through her own life experiences and her own anxieties how big of a thing this is, and how, you know, she wants to raise the awareness around her particular cause and build her tribe of anxious people so that she can empower them and help them get on through their lives. All right, so let's take a look at the website here. Wear it proudly. This design, overthinker here since birth. Anxious, practice empathy. What's this one say? I'm pretty cool, but I cry a lot. And it says wipe tears here on the sleeve. Again, this is a great. This is great. If you're speaking to an audience who cries a lot, no, this is their shirt. Emotional, doing my best. All right, now what I want you to notice is the designs that she's using aren't far from what you see on other websites, right? Or on other product stores. So she's using kind of like this one, this overthinker one right here. She's really using that, I don't know what it's called. It's like the country club, I think is what it's called, right? Where it's like Cincinnati Country Club, right? And it says something beneath it, like established in 1928. So this is overthinker since birth. So, you know, again, you want to pair and make a parody really of styles and fashion trends that are currently in trend and apply your messaging and your angle to it, your niche to it, right? Stickers are huge. Little positive affirmations here. Be kind to yourself. You're going to be okay. Small steps every day. Peace and love. You're overthinking again. What's it say? You're overthinking again. Breathe. It's okay. You'll figure it out. Even if you don't, that's okay too. Again, super positive messages here that really resonate with people that suffer from anxiety, that are overthinkers, right? So you can see how this brand takes things that are already, you know, popular. You've seen this shirt in Urban Outfitters. You've seen this shirt in Saks Fifth, right? Tons of brands are using this style. She recreated it for her own specific niche and brand, which is what you want to do when you're trying to sell these things. Overthinker in this kind of like trippy font or hippie font, migraine brain, logo crew neck, See the Way I See. So, you know, again, this is really the way to go when it comes to finding your own niche. Looks like they're out of stock on everything here. Stationary stuff. Don't overthink it. Notepad. Write it down. Don't overthink it. Again, overthinkers should probably write things down and not overthink it, right? Just to get it off their brain and kind of put it onto paper. So she knows her audience, and this is a great product to sell to people that are within her niche. That she knows that, right? She's taken her own lifestyle. She knows her audience, and she's creating products for them, which is the most important thing that you can do when you start your e-commerce journey, or you want to build a brand around a specific niche or audience. The last one. Now, I'm bringing this up because I've brought up in the past, if you're into pirates, like my whole sleeve's about pirates. I got 2 pirate guns on my thing, my chest. It says, sailing is certain, living is not. It's some Blackbeard quote or whatever. I'm really into pirates. I love pirates enough to tattoo my body permanently with pirate stuff, Sorry, Mom. She didn't want me to get tattoos, but one too many trips to Disney, going on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, and here we are. So in a previous video I discussed, there's probably a brand out there selling pirate t-shirts, and lo and behold, I have found one here. This is called the Haggard Pirate Company. Now, again, they're taking designs that are pretty popular right now. It's kind of got this tattoo font, and they're blending it with expressions and language that's known to pirate fans, right? Loose lips sink ships. This is something that we've either seen in a pirate movie or heard in reference to pirates. Bottom of the barrel, okay? The Haggard Pirate. This comes from pirate terminology again. Uno mas. It's like a Mexican pirate vibe here in the desert. Support your local... what does this say? Support your local dive bar. Again, dive bars are notorious for being, at least in South Florida, piratey. This is the Party Leprechaun. Again, they're selling a product that's like the Pirate Leprechaun for St. Patrick's Day. It is March 8th, so I'm sure that they release this product to increase their lifetime value and to sell something. Everyone needs a St. Patrick's Day shirt, a green shirt, or else you're going to get pinched, right? So there you go. Cowtown tea, so from tuna. Bound for glory. Again, it's an expression we've all heard before. The classic skull and crossbones. Hell or high water. We've heard that. Good times. Friends in low places. Again, they're taking lyrics, like another company I showed in the past. They're taking really popular lyrics. They're adding on a really awesome creative an illustration here with the shark and scuba diver, old school style scuba gear. This one with the pirate ship. With the tide, right? We've all heard that expression before. Go with the tide. This one's sail with the tide, right? They're taking expressions that are really well known and they're adding their little piratey twist to it. So this is wonderful. Fortune favors the brave. Again, we've heard this before. That's an expression that was in that crypto thing, right? Lost at sea. The Bermuda Triangle. Again, this is like where pirates go to die, never return from the Bermuda Triangle. All right, loose lips sink ships again. Back to the depths. Some branded stuff here with Haggard Pirate. Mermaids go with pirates, right? Little mermaid pinup vibes, very tattoo-esque designs. So you get the point, right? At least hopefully you get the point. Anything that you do in your regular life, okay, that you enjoy doing, whether it's going to the gym, eating eggs. Maybe you're an egg connoisseur. You love omelets. You love, drawing a blanket, you love crepes. There's eggs in that. Like, who knows? There's probably people out there just like you. It's your tribe. Again, you're trying to build a tribe of ranting fans and customers that will buy from your store. And you're not gonna tap in to a market that you're not a part of. You can. It's just more difficult. Again, if I want to start a pirate apparel t-shirt business and I have all the tattoos, I live by the water, I have a friend that has a boat, it's very easy for me to create content around it. I can use in advertising, product photos, lifestyle shots, right? It's very easy for me to do that. If I am super skinny or morbidly obese and I'm trying to sell athletic wear to jack dudes that are like bodybuilders, I'm not going to resonate with that audience. I need to hire models. I need to find someone with a gym membership that I can go take photos at, right? Maybe you want to sell to, I don't know, a baking audience, people who are bakers, right? That's a really big audience. And there's a lot of little quirky expressions and sayings with the baking audience. It could be fishing. More specifically, it could be one type of fishing. It could be just bass fishing. It could be ocean. It could be freshwater. Again, if you're in Illinois and you're trying to sell a saltwater fishing brand, it's going to be very tough for you to create content around it. Right? It just makes sense. You don't live by the ocean. You could probably start a Midwest clothing brand, targeting the Great Lakes and Michigan and all that kind of stuff, and really resonate better. Like growing up on a farm town, what was that like, right? What's big city vibes like, right? If you don't live in a big city, you probably don't know. So again, stop trying to create and develop brands around niches you're not a member of. You're going to have far more success and really enjoy the process of building something that you are passionate about. All right. So if you're passionate about your golden retriever, don't start a brand for all dogs. Just start a golden retriever brand. Talk to other golden retriever dog owners. Go into the Facebook groups about people who love golden retrievers. Let them know that you're starting a clothing brand and you want some expressions or photos of their dog, whatever it might be. You're going to have way closer proximity to the purchaser, right? You have way more in common with the purchaser if you are involved in that niche. So I just discussed pirates, anxious overthinkers, as well as vegan apparel, right? I know you've seen the patriotic apparel brands out there. They're all over the place. You've seen left politically leaning, right politically leaning, action sports, mountain biking, motorcyclists, people that love 70s rock and roll music. Like literally list out all the things that you love doing and start doing some research. And I guarantee you there's people out there just like you that would love a shirt that represents their personality, that represents their lifestyle, and represents their interests. All right, so I'm going to end the video with that. If you did like it, please hit like and subscribe. As you know, it does help the channel a lot in getting the algorithm to show this to more people that it can really help out. And that is my goal here on this channel. If you haven't seen my last video yet, it is my creative testing structure. It's how I test all new products, all my creative specific products across my own ad accounts and my own brands, as well as brands that I work with. I think you get a lot of value out of that, just seeing the creative testing structure and how I run ads on Facebook and Instagram in terms of getting the right data, what we're looking to accomplish with paid media, and so forth, right? So again, thank you so much for watching today's video and spending the time here with me today. I know you could be anywhere in the world, but you're watching this video right now to the end because you're awesome. So please hit like and subscribe. And if you have any questions on this, if you want any sort of back and forth between me and yourself, going over some of the options that you have or some ideas you have for niche and building stores around those niches, please leave a comment below. I would be more than happy to answer those comments with what I think. Again, I'm not, in every single niche in the world, but I can probably help navigate you and push you off in the right direction in terms of what niche you want to select and where you want to take your brand. So again, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video, and that'll be it for today. Peace.